Hello, here we are in Hatfield, just about to do the first edition of a new programme, London Talking, in which the audience gives its views of recent programmes. We've found out what this particular audience wants to talk about, and they want to talk about the late-night Saturday show Over the Top, airline, muck and brass, and the coverage of the imminent World Cup. And we are delivering a panel who'll answer those challenges from this audience at 1 o'clock on Sunday, London Talking.
In a moment, the London news headlines from LBC, and they're followed by Johnny Carson's Tonight Show with special guest Oscar-winning actress Sally Field.
Mr Mainwaring, I had no idea.
This is my granddaughter, you clown.
No.
Now, before we go any further, there are one or two things I want to clear up.
Well, if you'd just like to sit down.
Now, this Barclays Getting Married scheme. Is it true that you guarantee the happy couple a mortgage?
Yes, provided they've been saving with us for at least a year.
Yes, I know the details quite clearly. Is it also true that you can get a personal loan of up to £5,000?
For carpets, curtains, that sort of thing? Yes, and at a cheaper rate than we normally charge.
Grandad, we're late.
And you arrange the house insurance?
Oh, and contents.
I believe the scheme also includes a bottle of champagne.
Yes.
Well, let's crack that for a start.
Ah, but you only get the bottle of champagne when you complete on your house purchase.
Come on, my dear. No use trying to get blood out of a stone.
Mr Mainwaring, if you really want a bottle of champagne, you could always marry again.
Marry again? Oh, no. Mrs. Mainwaring would never allow that. Stupid boy.
The Barclays' new Getting Married scheme. Call in for a booklet at any branch.
You are about to be taken on an unforgettable journey.
Oh, God. Don't worry, mate. I won't be long. I'll get someone.
You couldn't have been doing more than 20.
Should be wearing a seatbelt. First to 60. What happened? RPA. He went through his windscreen.
Very still. He has to cut the sleeves.
Severe facial lacerations. Damage to the left eye.
You'll never forget a trip through your windscreen, so remember to put on your seatbelt. Soon you may have to by law, but you can get into the habit now. Clunk, click.
Boxing's a tough game for tough guys. That's why I chose a big razor. It gives me a shave that's really smooth and close. Get tough on your beard, get a big.
I use one of the most expensive hair colorants in the world, Recital by L'Oreal. It's not that I don't care about money. It's that I care about my hair. It's not just the color. I expect great color. What's worth more to me is the way my hair feels, smooth and silky, but with body, feels good against my neck. I don't mind spending more for L'Oreal because I'm worth it.
Recital by L'Oreal, because you're worth it.
And now the London news headlines supplied by LBC. The crime rate has soared in Brixton, and police are privately blaming the Scarman inquiry for the rise. The police say official figures to be released next month will show that there were more than 2,000 street crimes in Brixton and adjoining areas last year. There have been big increases in the number of muggings, gang attacks on shopkeepers and unprovoked attacks on policemen. The police claim Lord Scarman's report on last summer's riots in Brixton has encouraged local gangs and made police officers more hesitant in the fight against crime. 5 people have been charged with the theft of government pension books worth more than £2 million from a social security office in South Norwood. They'll appear before Croydon magistrates on Monday, accused of burglary, dishonest handling of government property and going equipped to steal. The 5 charged were all from South London. They are 28-year-old John Francis White, Angela Hegarty, who's 32, Paul McAllister, who's 24, 33-year-old Carmela Gorman and a 21-year-old Dennis McDuffus. Police in East London are investigating an argument in a pub which ended with one man being stabbed and another being run down by a car. The trouble started when the argument spilled out of the Pigeons pub in Stratford. One of the people involved drove a car onto the pavement in front of the pub, hitting a passing pedestrian. Police believe the stabbing took place during the incident which followed. Scotland Yard say a man is helping with the inquiries. 2 London businessmen have joined the battle to save Sir Freddie Laker's Laker Airways from financial disaster. Property developer James Brown, who wants to set up a new company with money from the public to take over the airline, had telephone talks tonight with Sir Freddie. And Colin Rayworth of the Shepherd's Bush firm City Discount says that he's got one pledge of £50,000 towards saving Laker Airways. Meanwhile, at Gatwick Airport, 2 young boys offered 16 pence to help Sir Freddie, and a 76-year-old woman refused to leave until airline staff accepted her cheque for £1,000. And that's the end of the London news headlines supplied by LBC. There'll be more headlines which you can see tomorrow afternoon at 2:30. Right now, though, we're off to Hollywood to join Johnny Carson, that king of chat, and his Tonight Show.